This rat is perfectly healthy. Put him in a vat of water and he finds his way to safety every time.
5.2.
Now, look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet, complete with all the fats and sugars we regularly consume. He doesn't know where to go. His brain has been damaged.
These rats were totally normal, and then they turned into demented animals. They don't remember their learning after even a day. And as the challenge gets harder and harder, they fail more and more, just like a human with Alzheimer's disease.
36.2.
In this lab, the belief now is that Alzheimer's is really diabetes of the brain, linked to insulin levels, which can be affected by too much sugar. Professor Suzanne Delamonte.
Insulin resistance, we now know, can occur in any organ. It can occur in the muscles, that's what diabetes is. It can occur in the liver, that causes fatty liver disease. It can occur in the ovaries, that's polycystic ovary disease. And it can occur in the brain, and we think that's Alzheimer's.
This rat is perfectly healthy. Put him in a vat of water and he finds his way to safety every time.
5.2.
Now, look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet, complete with all the fats and sugars we regularly consume. He doesn't know where to go. His brain has been damaged.
First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the GMS, who we learn from. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And to you ribs, to you sisters out there, learning silence and staying in order. Right? As we saw in this video, it's self-explanatory. Right? I think they say that mice share a lot of genetic markers as humans, and that's why they use them. So they gave these rats the same diet that they're giving the people, right? Which is a bunch of dairies, sugars, meats, and all these other things, right? And it's causing the people to be dumb, which is what they want, right? Not even including I can't even say the word. What they have in toothpaste starts with an F, ends with a ride. Right? It's in our waters. A lot of these things are made to dumb us down. Right? We have the F to the B to the I working on the God gene particle, right, in humans' brains, right? So they trying to further this thing. You see? So they've been at this for a long time. And there's no way you could escape it. Let's just say that you was eating right. You was eating vegetables, you were vegan, whatever, you cut your sugars out. You still cannot run from the water. Right? You can't run from the flow to the ride. You know, if you put those two together, it's in the water, man. It's what water the plants, it absorbs it, you eat it. No matter what, these people got a plan. Right? And the plan is to dumb you down. Right? We all have to be real mindful of what we put in our bodies, obviously. But we can't fully run from it, even if we tried. You see, but we could help, you know, protect our temple, right? Because our temple is our bodies, right? We could prove that. 1 second. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and verse 16. Know ye not that ye, right? We, Israel, Yahshua Allah, right? Know ye not that ye are the temples of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai dwelleth in you. Right, verse 17. If any man defile the temple of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, which is you, your body, right, him shall Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai destroy. For the temple of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is holy, which temple ye are. Right? So we are to protect this temple, right? This physical temple, right? We have a spiritual essence of ourselves, right? And we walk in a physical sense. You know, it's how we use our muscles, our bodies, in order to navigate this wicked ass earth, right? We got to be able to use these vessels at top notch, right? Top tip condition. So we got to watch what we eat, man. We just can't be gluttonous out here looking fat, and be, you know, you can't just be out here like, you know, super out of shape, out of breath. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look, man, out there, especially if you're teaching this thing, and you know somebody else come up against you and say, hey, look, man, you out of weight, you out of shape, you know, you looking like this, you ain't following, you know, the book. You know, we just trying to be blameless in this thing, but most importantly, man, is we're trying to take care of our temples, man, me included. See what I'm saying? Like I had gained a whole bunch of weight. You know, in my teens I was 140. You know, I was up and down. You know, my highest was 270. Right? Right now I'm 203. I'm 38 years old. I'm 5'7". So I still gotta work on mine. See, I gotta lose another like 30-40 pounds. You see, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, or I'm trying to spread what I know, you see, to be right in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. You see, we all working on things. You see, especially in Jacob's trouble, man. We gotta be, you know, we're gonna be praying for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to protect us, man. But at the same time, you know, we still gotta take care of our bodies to make, you know, to just, you know, be more aware of things. You see, the rat can't even find a platform, right? He can't even use his full mind, right? Can't use his brain right. So it's good for us to take care of ourselves, right? Because that way, you know, we might be able to get, you know, much closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that way, man. I'm not saying for certain, but, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have a brain that is navigating this earth, man, at almost its full capacity, which is not possible where we live, but at least close to it. All right, this is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 30, verse 25. It says, a cheerful and good heart, right, or mind, right, because heart is synonymous with mind in the scriptures, right? A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet, right? Meat is not just meat like animal meat. It could be vegetables, you know, it could be fruits, right? Because vegetables and fruits are also considered meats. Meats is just another word for something we could consume. You see? From the top, a cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. Important, right? All right, I got a few more scriptures real quick. This is Sirach chapter 37, verse 29. It says, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats, right? This is why being a glutton, you know what I'm saying, it's not lawful for that, because if you eat too much, your body's gonna store it and also feeds potential parasites that you may be carrying. Like you might have drank water out of a river that had, you know, you might have boiled it right, and then the parasites will survive off the extra food that you eat, man. You see, and more so nowadays with the meats that they give us in these restaurants, you know, that are not fully cooked, or you know, it might be old, but yet they refresh it somehow, and now you got parasites in you. You see, you got to think about these things, man. Right? This is Sirach 37 from the top. Verse 29 says, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. Right? Verse 30, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and suffering will turn into choler. Now that word choler, let me see if I can highlight it. Let me see if I can pick it up. This is choler, right? In the dictionary, it says a medieval science and medicine, one of the four bodily humors identified with bile and believed to be associated with a peevish or irascible temperament, anger or irascibility, right? So it plays the mind, man, and it makes you mad. It says, it's Sirach 37:30, for excess of meat bringeth sickness, and suffering will turn into choler, right? It messes with your mind, right? As you saw with the rats. Right, verse 31, by suffering have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life, right? Taking heed of these precepts and scriptures, man, will prolong your life, man. Let alone your moods and all these other things. You'll be able to tolerate things. You won't be irritable as much, so you won't be as tired, right? Especially with the regiments that Esau got us going through, right? These things, man, are imperative for us to, live a somewhat of a stable mind amongst the madness around us, right? It's bad enough, man. The scriptures say that, with much wisdom cometh much sorrow. So wouldn't you want to try to have your temple a lot more at ease while being more healthy, is the question, right? And it's not an easy thing, man, to give up a lot of the foods that we be eating, a lot of the takeouts because it's cheap. A lot of people don't have money, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, I went vegan for like 2 months, and it costs much cheaper than the regular diets that people take, right? I'm not saying go vegan. All I'm saying is there are ways you can save money on food and be healthy at the same time. You don't have to have, a 10-piece chicken wings every day, or 6-ounce steak every day, or a pound of fish every day. You don't gotta have all these things, right? But you know these things, man. It's all common sense. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, 13. And it reads, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat the defiled breads amongst the Gentiles, whether I would drive them, right? So we know that we are today are in our captivity, right? And we are rehearsing the righteous acts, right? But the people that we're under right now have an agenda to make you move, think, and and make decisions a certain way, right? So you got to make it harder for them to do that on you, right? Let alone we got, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all these things messing with our frequencies. Now we got food. Like, there's so much against the children of Israel right now. It's no wonder why we're not consumed already. See? So this is why I'm bringing this up, man. Do not abhor, the things that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have put on this earth to heal us, man, which is these herbs, man, these natural remedies and medicines that no man has touched, right? One of the diets that I've heard about, I've tried a little bit as well, is the so-called, what's called the paleo diet, right? Paleo meaning ancient, which is foods that no man has touched and processed. So anything that looks natural, for example, whole vegetables, whole fruits, meats that are whole, right? Not processed and put in a package and shaped with their hands, right? No pastries, none of that. No milk, no dairy products, right? Things that man have made and put together themselves will be considered no good, right? You should try. That's an option for people. It's a paleo diet, vegan diet, vegetarian diet, right? These are by far, I say, personally, are the top 3. right? Paleo diet being on top because it allows you to eat a variety of foods, right? Where vegetarian restricts you and not lets you eat meats, right? And so does vegans. These are all disciplines that we all have to have, man. We have to discipline a lot of things in life, right? A lot of y'all already disciplined, right? This is just a step further to help you out and take it to the next level, man. It's not that hard, right? Where there's a will, there's a way, right? I could do all things through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, things of that nature, right? Things that you already know, right? Go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, right? So technically we are under this captivity. We have no choice but to eat, right? In this kingdom where it's designed for us to fail, man, and to be destroyed, right? But these are just things to consider, right? It says, eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, said he to thee. But his heart is not with thee, right? This is obvious stuff, man. This man has an agenda to make you dumb, deaf, and blind, right? These are the things that pull us apart further away, man. You know, you work a long day. Let's say you work 10 hours a day. You eating like shit in the morning. You eat like shit in the middle of the day. You go to one of these McDonald's, right? You come home. What do? You eat a pastry. You eat, you know, whatever it is that's in your cupboard, you know, and then you might eat another dinner at night because you're hungry. See, and this thing just puts you in a sugar crash. It spikes your insulin. Boom. What happens when you spike your insulin? You crash, man. You got no energy. Right? They say that we live in Massachusetts where Dunkin' Donuts was created. I don't know in other places in the U.S. there's not that many Dunkins, but here there's a Dunkin' Donuts in every corner, right? And these coffees that people use, man, spiked with sugars, right? So we see it. We see what sugar does to people out here, right? Says from the top, Proverbs 23:6, eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. Verse 7, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten shall thou vomit up, and loose thy sweet words. Right? You're gonna start thinking differently. You're gonna start being irritable, like as we read in the book of the book of Sirach, right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying towards y'all. I hope that this may have helped you and informed you, and maybe had you thinking about what you put in your body, man, because that's most important, man. I do care about Yasharala, you know, the whole for elect out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity, man. And I just want to say to y'all, healthy shalom, and a call hello, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Shalom.